after my son was born, we were recommended to go to hospice, and it was a children's hospital at the time that was available for him to stay at, as well as myself. That they had given him no hope of living, really. Whether not even believing that he had a brain, and having that choice of whether to experience stillbirth or to choose basically abortion, choosing death on either side, but just in a different manner. It was just an impending death on him. And once we realized that his heart wasn't slowing down and his breathing was continuous, and all his vital signs were good, that he needed more. He needed a new diagnosis, because death wasn't the case for him. And that started a new life for us, where it was no longer believing that he was going to die, but that he was going to live. And where do we go from there? And today he's 5 years old. He's had complications, he's had hospitalizations, but there's been no stopping him. There's never been a sign to say he's not gonna live. And we were given no hope, really. And they told me before he was born that if he lived, it would be a couple seconds, a couple minutes, or a couple hours. And he's 5 years old. He's going on 6. And it seems like there's no stopping him. And he's never lost joy. It's almost like he doesn't feel pain even after surgeries and bleeding and being cut open, and his skull and bones being removed from his spine. That he still endures. He's still a soldier. And just people that work in the hospital come to see him because they can hear him down the hallway making happy sounds. My son is nonverbal, but you just know that, hey, that kid, there's something going on, and he's not sad, and he's not crying. There's other kids there that don't want to be there, or that are too sick to even communicate that they're unhappy. But my son, through it all, he's had this happy spirit about him, and is really a light, not just in my family, but wherever he goes. And today, he's living a pretty much normal life. He has his limitations, but it doesn't stop him. We take him to parks, and he plays, and he gets interaction with other kids. He's a typical child. He may not be the size of any 5-year-old. He may be a little bit smaller, but that doesn't really mean anything. So my son is an overcomer, and we live day to day. There's hope for future, but you can't look too far beyond that and have worries or doubts. You live for today, and you enjoy life.